I know.
Saint Diego.
Saint Diego.
Got everything all set up and ready to go.
This is a cool topic. This is a cool topic.
For the MMA or for the sport?
MMA.
Ooh, okay.
I'm going to wait until it's recording.
Oh, we've already been recording.
Oh, hi.
Go back to this again.
Saint Diego.
Hello.
How?
Oh, man.
So,
Should we start off by talking about the beers we're drinking?
sure.
Let's do it. So I've got Cameron's Cosmic Cream Ale. It's quite delicious, quite nice. I'd say one of my more favorite cream ales.
CCA.
This, Bose, and Muskoka all make some really good cream ales.
I've never had Bose.
Really? Pretty good. Pretty good. They actually dropped it off my work one time for samples, and I was like, all right, let's check it out. And it was good.
I'm drinking Small Pony Barrel Works 2019. It's a strong sour beer.
I put the fucking year in there.
7.3% alcohol. A 375 milliliter bottle. What else can I read on this?
Just tell me how it tastes.
It's a dark sour beer aged in oak barrels with raspberries. Tastes like. Actually, this is a great description. So basically, it's it tastes like really sour jam.
Yeah. Actually, I can see that. Yeah,
And
you're right.
Now that I've read that on here,
Makes sense.
it makes a lot of sense to me. So, great description. Brewed in Canada, Ontario. Lovely.
Where the fuck is this brewed? Oh, this is brewed in Oakville. I didn't even know Cameron was in Oakville. I knew it was in Ontario, but
Cameron.
whatever, man.
Cameron, you make a good cream ale.
You do.
Wherever you are
do.
out there.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Here's to ya.
Oh, that's sour. Ah.
Oh my god. What just happened?
I just had a moment.
You definitely had a
A
moment.
conniption.
Was that your vinegar strokes? What are you doing?
It's okay.
Look at Three Stooges over here.
It's okay.
Whew.
All
right, MMA. I want to talk a little bit. I'm wearing the shirt. I do want to talk a little bit about AEW.
Sure.
They just did their pay-per-view. Did you get a chance to see the new tattoo Cody Rhodes got?
Yeah, I hate it.
Oh, it's so bad.
I hate it
Oh,
in every way.
the fucking nightmare logo just like plastered on his neck.
Why would you do that?
I don't know.
There's plenty of other parts of your body that don't have tattoos.
Yes, like you can put that on your back. You can put that somewhere on your arm. Dude, just right on the neck. Like, just like, you know what? Bigger, go home and... I
hate it.
Have you seen Jack Gallagher's new tattoo?
No.
So I actually don't hate it. A lot of people don't like it though, but it's like a ship, like it's got like 30 masses on it. Like it's one of those big like remember like the old Molson Export logo?
Sure. Yeah.
It's like that, but it's like 30 masses instead of like 3. And just like right across his whole chest, and then it's like waves go around his nipples. It's so
What?
I don't hate it. I don't hate it. It's just weird how like
This
it
is
cuts.
on Gentleman Jack.
Yeah, how it cuts around his nipples. I'll see if I can find a picture here for you.
Oh my god.
Oh, buddy, it's so funny to see though.
That is odd.
Oh yeah, like it's just weird. Like you'll notice like the way it cuts around the nipple. Like, he's got a couple like tattoos on his arms and stuff, which is fine. But like here, just like
What
look how
the
it cuts around the
actual
nipple.
hell?
I can't. I don't get it. I don't know why.
His nips are really poking out.
He's so
There's-
fucking
there's
pale
way
too.
too
Like
many
it's like
masks.
me. Like
Way too many masks on that boat.
yeah. Like my chest piece. Like I don't have it on my nipple, but like
He's got like
it stays far enough away from it that it's not like it doesn't like just pop out. Like
his arm
titties.
tattoos are dumb.
they're weird. It's like an owl and shit like that. But
Like none of it goes. Weird. That is not a gentleman's tattoo.
well,
It's not. I'm upset.
you're upset now.
I'm upset.
The whole gimmick changes. So I know you haven't watched any of it yet because I know you're far behind.
I was at the cottage.
But
Lovely weekend.
well, hey, not a bad thing, man. That does sound very relaxing. I'm a little jealous.
It's okay.
I go fucking work. If I'm gonna say anything, go back and watch Darby Allin versus Sammy Guevara.
Okay.
Watch Hangman Page, Kenny Omega versus the Young Bucks. You can watch Moxley versus Jericho. It doesn't really matter. But the match of the night, the match that you're gonna love the most, is the Bastard Pac versus freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy. Oh, what? I like match. The actual match of the night was Hangman and Omega versus the Bucks. Great match.
Yeah.
But like for the entertainment value of seeing like fans losing their shit because Orange Cassidy gets his first singles match, like it was great. Go back and watch that one. You'll enjoy it because it's Orange Cassidy.
Wait, was this on pay-per-view?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it won't be on my recordings.
No. This will be the one you got to pay for. Dude, it's like the Fight TV.
Yeah.
Always a good price. Outside that, Saturday night was also the Benavides. What's his name? Figueroa. Fia, I can't weigh in at flyweights. Like coming 2.5 freaking pounds over.
Figueroa.
Dude could be flyweight champ right now, but Figaro can't weigh in.
Yeah.
What you came at 127.5,
and he's like genuinely upset about it. It's like it's your own fault.
Yeah, you fucked up.
Like you're not new. You know that these are the rules.
Yeah.
You don't weigh in at the right weight. You don't get to win a belt. I'm sorry, but you don't get to carry a belt for a division that you can't make weight for. It's just stupid.
Fucked up.
Benavidez also, I think he makes more money than him, even in a losing effort, right?
Benavides, yeah.
Because he gets some of his purse.
So he ended up after well, I think his initial purse was $30,000. He had to give up, I think it was 50% of that. He had to pay another fine to the commission because in that state, it's the commission takes a percentage of the cut based on whatever it is you outweigh. They had to make their money. Wow, fucking Christ! I shouldn't have gotten you that.
Holy good day.
So on top of all that, he ended up making, like, after fees and purses given to everybody else and stuff like that, he made $5,000. He made 5 G's for that fight. Only was supposed to make 30. Like I think he lost, so he loses his win purse no matter what.
Yeah.
His show was only 30 G's. He lost 25,000.
Oh my goodness.
He got fucked.
And
weigh in next time, homie.
And he wasn't going to make as much as Benavidez.
No, I do.
Anyways, no. Benavidez was the draw.
Yeah.
As far as the better known fighter, right? And last time we talked, we said Benavidez is just going to walk over this guy.
I was hoping he was going to.
We were pretty sure Benavidez was about to be.
But hey, man, that 2.5 pound weight differential, bruh.
No, that's not the reason.
What do you mean? No,
that's not the reason.
So what happens from here with the flyweight division?
Well, the rumor is Dana White wants to run it back.
What is the run back?
That exact same fight.
It's 2.5 pounds going into weigh-ins. At the end of the day, both those guys walked in closer to 130, 135 anyway. So
into
there's nothing to run back. Fight. I think John Dodson gets the fight against Figueroa.
Can he make weight?
Dodson?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Well, he hasn't in a while. He hasn't fought in flyweight in a long time.
What was his last fight in?
In flyweight?
Was it in flyweight or was it in bantam?
Oh, his last fight was in bantam.
His last fight was in bantam? I think he'd easily make flyweight.
Yeah. I don't...
He's smaller than Demetrius Johnson.
I'd like to see Pantoja instead. That's just because I like Pantoja. Or Kai Kara France. There's a couple guys I'd like to see in that conversation more. My favorite suggestion is to have a flyweight tournament.
Like they did with when they initially introduced it.
Well, like how
that was what, a 4-man
like how
tournament,
Bellator does every time they vacate a title, they have Grand Prix for their belts. It's the one thing that I really like about it.
It's not even that they do the Grand Prix for the vacants anymore. Like they just doing Grand Prix to do Grand Prix.
But I like the idea of doing it. Like, first of all, when Demetrius lost to Cejudo, it should have been, okay, now let's develop somebody that can earn a shot against the guy that beat Mighty Mouse. Like, they should have built Cejudo as like you all need to try to aspire to be this guy, to beat this guy.
But they had their own destination for Cejudo.
Right.
Cejudo was
But
bound.
he could have done that. But he could have done that while they were building up a contender. You know what I mean? He could have still done the bantamweight.
Yeah, remember at that time they wanted to get rid of the flyweight division.
Right.
So.
Right. But now you're still you just main evented a card with flyweights.
Which is weird.
Like a division you wanted to get rid of and you main evented. Obviously,
it was
for a belt, so it has to main event, but still.
What do you expect from UFC?
Yeah. The division's not entertaining.
No, not at all.
It hasn't been. Demetrius was slapping these kids.
His fight against John Dodson wasn't so bad.
No, and he had the latest submission victory ever against Minonori Suzuki. Oh no, Kawasaki. It wasn't it? It was Kawasaki.
No, it was
not Minonori Suzuki. That's the guy.
It was not Minoru Suzuki.
No, it
I feel like Minoru Suzuki would just like literally eat Demetrius Johnson alive.
Yeah, he'd kill him.
Oh,
I don't know. I'm getting all these last
Sasaki?
names. No, it was
not Kawasaki. Okay, it wasn't Yamaha.
No, but it was like Kawasaki.
Really?
Something like that. Yeah. He's now fighting. I can't remember where he's fighting now, but I was there. I was there for that fight because it was supposed to be.
Oh, is this the Toronto one?
No, Montreal. It was supposed to be a more important fight, and then that fight fell through. So then, what was the co-main in Demetrius got moved up to the main event.
Yes. Oh my God! What was the canceled main for that though?
I think it was Holloway. I think Holloway was supposed to fight somebody or Rumble maybe. That was the same card that I watched Rampage Jackson fight live. Michael Bisping fight live.
Holloway sounds like right.
Lando Venata that was his coming out party when he did the spinning head kick to John McDessie. Yeah, there was a lot of cool things that happened on that card.
Holloway sounds like it was it sounds like it was him though. Like that just something about that event. Holloway rings a bell.
Or maybe even Henan Barao.
No.
Dillashaw.
No.
Because that fell through.
But I think that was before that. Like,
okay.
Something about Holloway not
sounds
fighting
right.
in Montreal sounds right.
Okay.
Was it Gaethje? No, it wasn't Gaethje.
No, Gaethje wasn't even in the UFC at the time. Gaethje was signed years later. This was my first.
Or
UFC
was that
event.
was that the what the fuck? What was it? Holloway versus
Aldo?
That sounds about right, actually. No.
No, because that was more recent. Doesn't really matter. Anyways, I don't know what Benavidez does from here. They showed MMA Junkie was showing a video of Benavidez and walking out of the octagon, and Megan O'Leary was there waiting for him, and they walk away together. It's very sad. This guy has been bleeding for this division to stay alive. So he really wanted to be the champ of this division. He wanted to be the flag bearer. He wanted to be the standard holder. Mm-hmm. And he loses to a guy who doesn't make weight.
Excuse me.
And he lost in pretty dominant fashion.
Yeah.
He got destroyed. Yeah. I honestly don't think he deserves a title shot. He doesn't deserve the rematch.
No, I agree.
It's got to be someone better. You got UC4 Mega underneath, Alejandro Pantoja, Brendan Moreno. I don't know Bonatorin. I don't know this guy. Kai Kara France is one of my favorite guys in the division just because he was on a tear before he came to the UFC. So I'd like to see one of them. But once again, the division's not that entertaining. I could care less if they got rid of it. There's no like must-see fighter in the division. Right? And Kai Kara can fight at bantamweight, so I don't care. One of the things that came out of that fight, though, was Spencer won and Megan Anderson won. And these are both true featherweights.
I figured to talk about this one.
They're true female featherweights.
Yeah.
Right? They can't actually make women's bantamweight. They're too big. Neither one of them are on Nunez's level.
No, they're going to get walked through. They're going to get walked through.
I loved the Instagram posts, though. It was like calling the champ or making a call.
Yeah,
calling out the champ.
Out,
and then Nunez commented, picking up. Good for her. She watched the fights. She made her presence known on social media that I'm paying attention to who's next for me for featherweight. I'm willing to defend that belt and also defend bantam. Like she's willing to go. She's willing to defend both.
Yeah.
Right now there's nobody that can touch her though.
Oh no, and neither like from what I saw in those two performances, neither of them could.
So Megan Anderson was a really good fighter.
She was.
She's the one who took over when Cyborg left Invicta. She was the champion of Invicta. She was the featherweight champ. She has the bright build. She's long as all hell. She hits hard, but she already she fought Holly for the right to fight. Was it Cyborg at the time, or was it Nunez?
I think it was Nunez,
but looked horrible against Holly.
She didn't look that great on Saturday night either, though.
Well, she KO'd the competition.
She didn't look great though.
Right.
Like so, when she got pinned up against the cage there to start things out in that first round, it didn't look too good. It took her a while to get out. Took her a while to get switched over and back into proper position. The KO looked like a lucky shot, if anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just a quick little pop, nothing too crazy. She didn't look impressive. Spencer, same thing. Like Spencer did not look good.
Just laid on top of her and ground and pounded
it did not look good.
I'd actually have them fight each other.
Sure, yeah. I mean, fight each other, and then the winner can get a shot at getting destroyed. Whatever happens.
I think there's other fights to make for Nunez that are more entertaining than fighting one of them.
Yeah, like Henry Cejudo. She will destroy Henry Cejudo. Exactly.
I'd like to see her fight Marion Renault. Just because Renault dropped the belt and ran away from Cyborg.
I like to see her fight Wiley Zhang.
Zhang can't come up that. Zhang's frame's not capable of taking on that weight.
Fine. Do a catchweight fight.
For what?
Because I just want to see Wiley Zhang fuck up as many people as possible.
So,
and plus, I think that'd be really entertaining.
I do want to talk about Zhang, but is there anyone else from this card that you want to discuss before we go forward?
I can't.
You want to talk about the controversy,
bruh? Controversy? No, they didn't have a controversy. So what? I can't either. I can't either their names. The dude. It's fine. It's my phone.
Kutalaba and Enkalea.
Kuntalaba, we'll call him that. So this clown decides he wants to start wobbling. Gets hit once and he starts trying to do the wobble and then swing and then wobble, swing. Ref ends up calling the fight because he looks like he's hurt.
Right.
And everyone's like giving the ref shit, like, "Oh, that's horrible. You shouldn't have stepped in like that. He was fine. There's everything like an Anderson Silva wobble where it's like, and then he gets caught anyway. But
yeah,
like you were trying to play possum and it bit you in the ass. You got hit in the head once. The head kick, I think, like hit him in the arm. Didn't even make close contact.
Yeah.
But he's like wobble, and the ref steps in because all the ref sees is this guy who's on wobbly legs consistently, doesn't look like he can really protect himself. Like, I'm not even mad about it. It was the right call. That's what you get for being cocky. You got cocky and you got caught. The ref was trying to protect you because all he saw was what he saw. He saw you fucking dancing around like a goof.
So you think that he was like egging him on? He was like taunting him.
It wasn't a real wobble. You can tell by the punches.
It wasn't a real wobble.
No,
I agree. But you thought when watching that, what did you think? Like
he was playing possum.
Playing possum.
He was playing possum. He was like he was trying to make it look like he was hurt. So he's like, okay, he'll come rushing in and I'll catch him. And didn't work. He didn't rush in. He kept wobbling. The ref's like, something's up, man. Like this guy's wobbly. I don't know what's going on.
So
stop the fight.
So I'm actually watching it right now, so I can speak better about it. What I see, just watching it, is I don't even know how to compare it. You know when this is gonna be a weird comparison, but you'll get where I'm going.
Okay.
When you're playing baseball or tennis.
I don't play tennis.
But like sports where you have a racket or a bat or something, okay. Or even hockey, and you have to put a flex on something, so you bring it back in order to bring it forward. So what I see while he's punching is I see him actually he fades away from the direction he's throwing and then goes back into the direction he's throwing. So I actually think this is some sort of weird technique. I think he's getting hit, bobbing with it away, and then swinging back. Hit, bobbing, swinging back.
No.
That's that's just what I see when I'm watching it. Right? I don't think it's oh, I'm hurt. Come hit me.
No, his hand he's going down, his hands are down, he's like, and yes, he's coming up and catching him, but it's just like he's like, you can look at his face too. Like he's got the facial expression like I'm trying to look like I'm rocked here.
No, his hands never go down.
Yes, they do.
I'm watching it right now.
Boom.
His hands never go
Dude,
down.
his hand just went down.
Because he was swinging a punch.
No. Never mind. Anyways, no, it wasn't a bad call. That's what you get for trying to be cocky. Do not.
See, I don't think he's trying to be
got no
cocky.
business running it back.
I don't think he's trying to be cocky. I think he thinks this is some sort of technique.
Nobody.
I love that we're being recorded now. So I think that he's getting hit and then swinging into it.
He's sitting there and he's like, he's wobbling. He's like, and then he's kind of he's hitting the punch whenever he steps in. So as whatever the other guy's name is back, he just wobble.
It's possible that the first hit kind of
dude looks like he's trying to do the stanky leg.
No, it's possible the first hit kind of rocked him.
The first hit caught him. I don't know if it rocked him or not.
Right.
He might have made it look
so
like
then he was like, okay, I'm still here. And then started doing this weird wavy, but clearly he's not hurt. Like he was ready to continue fighting. The thing is, the ref needs to assess whether or not he was still defending himself. I think when you're throwing haymakers, you're still defending yourself. Offense is still defense. Right?
I won't agree.
You don't think offense is still defense?
He's
throwing bombs.
Oh, I think I just connected to your TV downstairs.
So two of his look at when the referee steps in to stop the fight, Kuntalaba is literally throwing a freaking bomb during the stoppage.
I fully disconnected to your TV downstairs.
It's okay. Kelly's probably asleep.
Sorry, Kelly.
She didn't even know what happened.
Here, we're gonna put it on the screen here so we can watch it here. That's the good thing about the Chromecast, so we can actually
look at you go.
Right?
Look at you go. Look at this.
So we're
new age.
We are stepping our life game up right now.
What just happened? Let's drink some sour.
Okay, look at, watch. Okay, boom, clips in there. Okay, throws the haymaker. Oh, this isn't even the whole thing. That was
a bad clip.
That was. Let me go back to the beginning. Okay. So, look.
That hurt him. That big
so
right
wobble.
hand.
Why is he on the wobble there? Why is he all wobbly? Like that, he's wobbly, but he's just playing possum as he does it.
But see, he's throwing freaking bombs.
Yes, he is. But
you're throwing
he's playing
bombs.
Possum.
That's fine.
All the refs sees.
That's fine. If you're throwing bombs, you're still in the fight.
No, not necessarily.
You're still in the fight.
Look, this isn't like Czech Congo where you can get knocked out 3 times, submitted once, come back and win the fight.
He didn't get knocked down, and he wasn't. Weird to use a double negative, but he wasn't not defending himself. He was defending himself with offense.
Well, he was also blocking some of those shots too.
Yeah.
At the same time.
So why are you calling the fight?
Because he looks like he's out on his feet.
No, he doesn't.
I'm not even mad at that.
If I'm unconscious, I can't throw haymakers.
Did you see the controversy that started that fight though?
Oh, him marching towards him like a numpty.
Yeah, and like a numpty.
That's one of my favorite.
Oh, I love that word, numpty.
He marches up to, like, first of all,
he gets tossed.
I think Ankalaev is a Dagestanian. He looks like it, at least. You just don't do certain things with certain people. Like, he doesn't think.
Don't get in my personal space. Period.
But like, some guys would have just stepped into his face. It would have just been a square off, right?
Yeah.
That not him. He's like, whoa, no, we're about to fight. You don't come at me like that. And
like
toss him up against the cage.
What's his face kissed Heath Herring, and Heath Herring just fucking KO'd him.
Oh my god.
Oh wow! Look at Daniel Cormier back in the day. Oh, he's so big.
Jacked Cormier?
No, he wasn't even jacked then. He's still pretty.
Big John.
Big John.
That shirt does not fit him.
MMA elite. Oh, that's funny.
What is this you have on right now?
I don't know. I just played whatever came next on YouTube.
Interesting.
I think it's just like reffing calls.
Anyways, so to be honest, that card was kind of insignificant as far as UFC cards go.
Which is sad because there was a title fight on that card.
What really matters is this weekend's card.
So
that's what
I'm actually mad they took O'Malley off the main card.
He's now the prelim.
He's on the prelim.
Event. So it makes sense. They do this. Their main card first fight like the first fight on the main card,
Yeah.
is usually not as must see as the prelim main event. Usually, on like good pay-per-view cards, they try to make the prelim main event interesting.
Yep.
Because what they want to do is they want you to be really entertained by that prelim main event, so it convinces you to go buy the pay-per-view.
It's a last minute marketing play. I know exactly what it is.
So I like a Sugar Sean being the prelim main event. He fits the mold. He's a prelim main eventer. He is not a main carder.
I think he's at the point now where he should be considered a main carder.
On a pay-per-view of this magnitude?
It's two fights. It's two big fights in this card, and that's it.
Oh, also, I'd like to point out
it's Yoel Romero, who's probably not going to weigh in.
The fight that got pulled and got pushed. I can't remember what it was.
Shabazian and Brunson.
So I was really excited for that fight. But then what fight did I say was going to be pulled up? I said Dakar Klaus and Benil Dariush, and sure enough, they're now on the main card. Because
that came after the O'Malley pull.
Yeah,
that moved up after O'Malley got put on the prelims,
and so did Oliveira and Max Griffin,
which I do like on the main card.
Yeah, because so Klaus and Dariush is a surefire going to be an entertaining fight. Oliveira and Max Griffin is two guys who actually are in that contender realm, right? So I like those guys being on the main card. I still want to know about this Lee guy that's fighting Neil Magny because he's still favored to win. So I like this guy. Now you know who he is.
17-5.
Yeah.
Jing Liang.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of this guy. I don't know.
All right, fair enough.
My favorite female fighter in the world right now is. Can you guess?
Your favorite female fighter in the world right now?
Who's my girl?
Karate Hottie Mama thingy.
No, I love Karate Hottie, but she's not my favorite fighter.
Really?
Michelle Watterson? She's not my favorite fighter. I love Michelle Watterson.
Michelle Watterson, thank you.
But she's not my favorite female fighter. She's like my favorite female fighter as a person. Like, I'd like to hang out with Michelle Watterson and like.
So I guess Wiley Zane right now would be your number one.
No, Wiley Zhang's number two. Number one is...
Well, how many other Asian females are in the UFC?
She doesn't need to be Asian. Well, number one is Valentina Shevchenko.
For you?
Valentina Shevchenko is my number one. Right? Because she does everything that I want in a fighter.
She dances poorly.
She's an incredible fighter.
She is. She dances poorly after the
head
fight.
Kicks like nuts. She's great ground game.
She spins in circles.
She's dominating and she's scary.
She is. What's like the least intimidating thing about her is her dancing, though.
It's okay. Weili Zhang is number two, though. Weili Zhang moved up this list real quick for me. Real quick.
Oh, she's great.
I love how powerful she is. I'm really excited for this Joanna Zhang fight. I can't wait for Zhang to knock her out.
Oh, I hope she sleeps her.
I actually think she's gonna break a rib or something like that. Like she's gonna
like TKO by injury.
Yeah, like she's
like
gonna physically hurt Joanna somehow. It's not going to just be, oh, you're unconscious. It's going to be, I broke your rib, or like she's going to leg kick her so hard that it breaks something in her leg and she can't continue fighting. Like, wow. I think
you're wishing like some serious.
Not wishing, right, not wishing. This is what I'm picturing. I think there's going to be a serious injury occur because Joanna's not ready for what's coming her way. I've never seen Weili fight mad. We're about to see it. Do you still have Romero over Adesanya?
I have Romero not making weight. Like that's a downside with the real Romero.
You have Till stepping in.
I would love that. I would love that.
Who else is on this card that's middleweight? Anybody?
I think that's it.
No, Safronov and Vieira are middleweights. Never heard of them.
At this point, like
so is Wynn and Mershashart.
So for me right now, I'm looking more towards UFC 249. Like, yes, like I want to see Wiley Zane just wail the fuck out of her. I don't think Yoel's gonna make weight. It's just a bad habit of title fights and not making weight, to be honest. He does awesome.
So wait, I think we should make week of fight picks.
Okay.
And I want to do the 5 fights of the main. I want to do the 5 fights in the main, and then I want to do the prelim main event.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Nothing else really matters.
Okay.
So let's start with the prelim main, and I think Sugar Sean wins.
Sugar Sean, yes.
Yeah.
How?
Submission.
Okay.
Second round.
Second round submission?
Early second round.
Okay. I'm going to say first round KO.
4? 4 sugar?
Yeah.
Okay. Oliveira, Max Griffin. This is also a submission. And this is going to be a early submission for Oliveira. In the first round, Max is going to take him down and do something dumb, and Oliveira is going to turn it into a submission, and Max is going to have to tap.
I'm going to say Max Griffin, first round KO, less than a minute.
Wow.
Yep.
Alex Oliveira is going to get KO'd in
Yep.
less than a minute? Okay, I'll pay to see that.
You will.
My
You
new
literally will.
My new favorite fighter, Lee. Don't know him at all. He's gonna win.
How's he going to win? What round? What's going to happen here?
Please
explain.
He's gonna KO Neil Magny in the end, near the end of the second round.
Okay. I say Neil Magny by decision.
Okay. Benil Dariush and Dakar Close. I like this fight.
Okay.
This is going to decision though.
Okay.
It's gonna be a freaking barn burner.
Okay.
Dariush is gonna win by points. He's gonna win on the cards.
I'll say that, or he's gonna win by like slam KO.
Okay.
I can see that.
I think this fight stays standing the entire fight.
I see the cage work. Klaus just picks him up and just slams him on his head.
You have Klaus winning.
I have Klaus winning.
Okay.
Klaus winning by decision or by slam KO.
Okay. So right now we both agree on O'Malley. We differ on Oliveira Griffin.
Mm-hmm.
We differ on Lee Magny.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe you would choose against my guy Lee, a fair fighter, who I've never seen. We differ on Dariush Close.
Yep.
I think we both agree on Zhang.
Yep.
What round and how?
What round? First round.
Whoa. I'm giving it third.
That's cute.
I'm giving it third.
That's really cute of you to do.
And I think it's because Zhang doesn't go for a knockout.
No, first round knockout head kick.
See, I have broken rib body kick third round.
I'm saying head kick first round.
So
I think it's gonna happen quick. Like Joanna is gonna get overwhelmed.
So I have
mad quick.
I have TKO victory. Do you have KO?
I have KO. I have sleep. I have night.
Okay, so I have TKO.
I have like blood from the nose.
I have broken ribs, ground and pound. Ref pulls Whaley off of her. Whaley jumps up on the cage. Everyone goes nuts for her. Good days. Adesanya Romero.
Not happening.
Let's pick a winner just for fun.
Okay, just for fun. Oh man. This is actually a hard one because Yoel Romero, he's got the hands, he's got the wrestling, he's got both of those down. But Adesanya is just a style bender. Like the man is dangerous on his feet, with his knees, with his elbows, with his shoulder, with his head, with his left pectoral muscle. The man is an all-around threat.
The big difference in this fight is Romero's wrestling.
It's levels.
And Adesanya's distance.
It's levels. The biggest challenge that this card is, or that fight is going to see, is levels. Because if it goes down, I'm saying Romero. If it stays standing, Adesanya.
Okay.
If
you have the classic striker versus grappler.
Yes.
Advantages.
If Romero can, come out and apply tons of pressure early and pin Adesanya against the cage, Romero's the better inside fighter.
Yeah.
If Romero does not get aggressive and does not really push that offense, Adesanya's just going to work his reach all day.
Yeah. I have this going to decision.
Wow.
And I have Adesanya winning on points.
Okay. Interesting.
What do you have?
I have,
You have the fight not happening.
I have the fight not happening.
But if it did happen.
If it was to happen, you get a coin?
Really?
Yeah.
It's a coin toss.
It's a coin toss. I don't know. You don't know how it's going to go. Like, you don't know what's going to happen.
I think if it doesn't go 5 rounds, it's because Romero wins. I think the only way Adesanya
Adesanya.
wins is by
Adesanya wins. Adesanya wins by... Adesanya wins by TKO.
So, walk me through this TKO.
Third round.
How does it happen?
Head kick.
Okay.
Romero slips on a banana peel.
Oh, wow.
And Adesanya finishes with ground strikes on back mount that Romero just can't cover up enough for.
Okay.
So I'm not saying that they're really like they're doing significant damage, but I do see that's how it goes. I don't see it being like this like dominating, like straight up like Romero goes to sleep, but I just see it like catch him with a head kick, Romero slips on a banana peel, back mount.
You know what else I see in this fight that I didn't think about till just now? In fights that are hyped like this, that have the type of heat coming in, you know what happens in fights like this? Bad stoppages. Eye pokes.
Are we talking like Diaz Masvidal?
Yeah, Diaz Masvidal, Poirier, Alvarez.
Oh yeah.
Like, this is the type of thing I see happening.
Or are we talking like Diego Sanchez?
Oh my god. No, someone's gonna. Yeah.
Do you think? So you think like Yoel Romero's gonna like essentially?
It's gonna be like a dumb ending that nobody wants. Like,
So who gets
nobody's really walking
who gets
away
the dumb
with
ending
win.
though?
The
No,
dumb,
like
the dumb ending.
Is it Adesanya catches Romero with a knee on the ground and the ref has to stop the fight?
Romero. If anybody's gonna do something dumb and get disqualified, it's Romero.
So what's he gonna do that's dumb? Like
He could
punch
do
after the bell?
He could do a flying knee while Adesanya's on the ground.
Does he know how to throw a flying knee?
Yeah, that's how he beat Wilder.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Right?
Oh man.
And I can see him throwing the exact same knee, but Adesanya being on the ground when it happens. Like, I can see Romero doing something dumb.
Or like I can see an eye poke.
Like,
I can see an eye poke to Romero. And
yeah,
Romero
eye poke. I can't continue fighting because you got poked me in the eye. I can't see, right? Or a a rule that we just haven't heard from in a while is going to randomly show its face. It's going to be like Adesanya constantly grabbing the cage and losing points. Because
I see that being more UL than anything else.
But Yoel's the one who's going to take Adesanya down.
I can see if there's like the disqualification for stupidity. I do agree it'll probably be
Yoel that does
from UL.
Yeah.
But like I don't mean like
it's because he's.
I don't mean UL's gonna be the one disqualified. I think he's gonna be the one that's gonna like cause the disqualification. If it be like he gets poked in the eye and he's like I can't continue.
I think he's gonna be the one that is disqualified.
Unless you just like blast him in the nuts.
I can see him doing something dumb. I can see actually Yoel's got in trouble for this before. The fights, the round's gonna end and he's gonna keep hitting him.
Yeah, I can see that.
Or the round's gonna end and he's gonna kick him in the head, and Adesanya's gonna be like, "That's my guy right there. That's my guy right there."
Uppercut from hell.
This is the only Lathway fighter I think is like at a high level.
That was ruthless.
You know he has headbutt knockouts, right?
Yeah, I've seen those ones.
He's insane.
Yeah.
What's his name again?
Oh god, I can't pronounce it either.
They'll say it. Well,
Well,
show it in writing.
maybe not. They don't have the budget for that in ONE FC.
What the? Hey.
They don't. It's fine.
we
It's
love
great.
ONE
I
FC.
love it. It's great to watch. They don't need to.
They can apparently afford 30 freaking ring girls to come carry one
I would
belt.
rather that than see his name across the bottom of the screen.
Yeah.
I'm not wrong.
Fair. What the? Okay, breakdance.
Breakdance, bro. He's just doing mat crawls.
But yeah, I think it's gonna end in some dumb fashion.
I can see it.
Some dumb fashion.
Well, I mean, like, I don't see it starting, to be honest. But
You said you were looking ahead.
249.
First of all, Bellator 241.
Mm-hmm.
Pitbull Cavaro. Who do you have winning?
Against oh my god, what's his name for middleweight?
It's the featherweight.
Sorry,
It's the
for
featherweight
lightweight?
championship.
It's Pitbull versus
Carvajalo.
no. What's the? He's one for the. Oh no, I'm thinking the
reading.
middleweight title fight. That's not Pitbull at all.
I'm reading the card right now.
I mean Pitbull.
You have Pitbull.
Yeah,
Wasn't Carvalho the champ before Pitbull?
I think so.
Yeah. So this is is this number 2 for them? Is their rematch? Either way, I'm interested in this fight. I'm probably going to watch that fight.
Bellator always puts on like good shows.
And I'm also going to watch Homasi versus Paul Daly. Just because it's Paul Daly. Paul Daly has a frig ton of fights, by the way. Paul Daly has 42, 17, and 2. I did not know that man has been fighting in martial arts that long.
Yep. Man's been around for ages. Ages.
Why?
Well, what was it? What was the last time he fought in the UFC? 2009? Yeah, 2009. That Montreal card against Josh Koscheck.
Mm.
Man's been around for a long time.
Yeah, when he hit him after the bell.
Yep.
That changed his entire career.
Oh, yeah. Well,
It's crazy.
he went over to Bellator and then just became relevant at that point.
Yeah, one stupid move changed his entire career. I'm surprised he never got another chance. Kevin Lee, Charles Oliveira. It's the main event of ESPN Plus 28. And I have Lee winning that fight. Damian Maia versus Gilbert Burns on that fight. Not really sure what's going to happen there. There's a ton of Brazilians fighting on that card. Every fight has a Brazilian.
I'm pretty sure.
Except for the first fight. There's a Canadian on the card. Ronda Marcos versus Ribas. I've never heard of Ribas. Johnny Walker's fighting on that card, fighting Nikita Krylov. That's a good fight.
Look at Johnny Walker making the comeback.
Yep. What's our next? Ngannou, Rosenstruck, Woodley, Edwards.
For me right now, after 248, it's 249. That's
You're
all.
just waiting for Khabib and Ferguson.
Yes, sir. The fight I'm waiting for a long time.
So Khabib's a minus 255 favorite.
That's fine by me.
Jacare Souza's fighting Uriah Hall on that card.
Yes, sir. That is the main event of the prelims.
Right now, it's the co-main.
No.
I'm looking at the card. Right
Co-main, sir, is Jessica Andrade versus Rose Namajunas.
For me, that's the third fight.
Why would?
Right now, the prelim main event is Worthy versus Aziatar.
Sorry?
Worthy, whoever Worthy is, not so worthy.
Is your prelim?
Prelim main.
Prelim main? I don't have that on my card at all.
The main card I have Jeremy Stevens, Kelvin Qatar, Ben Rothwell, Volante. Volante moved up to heavyweight. Andrade Namajunas, Jacare versus Uriah, and then Nurmagomedov Ferguson.
Okay, so I don't even have Ben. I don't have Ben on that card at all. Oh, yes, sorry, yes I do. Yes I do. He's opening up the prelim. I have Good versus Muhammad.
That's an interesting fight, by the way.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Bilal Muhammad versus Lyman Good.
Yeah, the co-main event right now is Andrade versus Namajunas. Jeremy Stevens and Qatar open up the main card. And then Uriah Hall and Jacare are the prelim main event. I'm on Google. I think mine's a little more updated than yours.
I don't think so.
You're on the Score.
Yeah,
You're on a third-party app. I'm on Google, which gets updated directly from the UFC. Go to the UFC site. Go to the UFC site and tell me what you see. I can tell you right now. Uriah Hall should not be the co-main event of that fight or that card with Jacare. Namajunas' return against Andrade? Yeah, that makes sense. That's my co-main right there for sure. It even says co-main. And then Jeremy Stevens should be on the main card for sure.
Yeah, on Google it's only saying there's 3 fights on the main event, on the main card.
Well, yeah.
Pretty sure the whole card's booked.
You've got 3 fights on the early prelims. You've got 4 on the main prelim, and then the main card is 3. So unless they're going to go 4, 4, and 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if Uriah Hall Souza is the prelim main, that means Eubanks and Moraes is on the main card. And Carl Robertson and Mahmoud Muradov is also on the main card.
So you have 6 fights on the main card?
No, 5.
I got Eubanks and Morris as the early prelims.
I'm just looking at UFC.com.
But does it tell you that that's what the card is, or that just have them ranked out?
It has it, and they have it numbered. So the 10th fight. Right. Main, co-main, main.
Oh, sorry. What's that? What's that co-main say?
Main. What you said. Andrade Namajunas. But then it has like Carl Robertson on the main card. And Cesaro Eubanks on the main card.
Yeah, so it looks like the UFC website's wrong too.
Could be.
What the fuck is this guy wearing? Look at this.
I like it.
Really?
No, I don't. I don't know who that is.
Oh, he looks like he's trying to... I don't know if he's an Ewok or trying to be a panda bear or what the hell that is. Oh, he's supposed to be a honey badger because his nickname's the honey badger.
The only honey badger is Tyrann Mathieu. That's my guy.
Oh, man.
He's the only honey badger. MMA.
That's about it. Are you... Oh.
What?
I guess this could be a segue from MMA and the complete ridiculousness that the UFC is to WWE really quick. Have you seen any of the card for WrestleMania yet?
No.
Okay. So we're going to walk through some of this right now.
Okay.
So, you know about Rhea versus Charlotte?
Yes.
For the NXT title.
Yes.
I'm cool with that. That's good.
Brings so much legitimacy to that NXT belt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
AJ Styles versus The Undertaker.
I thought him and Aleister Black are having a thing right now.
No, that's gonna. So they had their match on Monday, and now they're gonna fight at the Elimination Chamber. But it all leads to Styles versus Taker at Mania, because Taker beat Styles at Saudi Arabia or some shit.
So I guess Styles gets his Taker match.
I'm cool with it.
Because Styles is
You're not gonna get a 5-star match at AJ Styles at that point, though.
Styles is a historian as well, right? I think he wants to have that under his belt. Like, I faced Undertaker at WrestleMania. This is probably on his bucket list.
Yeah.
It's probably just... It's not the UFC. It's MMA. Not what? WWE giving him, like... Who do you want? Right?
I don't know if it's that or it's
I
just...
think Taker has a short list of people he's willing to face at Mania. And he must be on that list. Cena came back.
Yeah, that's my other one. So Cena versus The Fiend.
For what?
For nothing. Because it's Goldberg versus Roman Reigns for the Universal title. I'm done. I told you. I said I was quitting. I said if Goldberg beat The Fiend, I was done, and I'm done. It's AEW or die at this point. I'll watch NXT, but I'm not. Like, I can't. I almost don't even want to watch Mania just because of, like, that.
But you will.
I will, probably. I have the weekend off, so. But, like, I just, like, it's fucking, like, what are you doing? Like, first of all, why'd you put the belt on The Fiend? That was setting up for failure to begin with, because he had to lose it at some point. So anyone he lost that to, it didn't matter.
But at least have him lose it at Mania.
Gee, don't have him lose it to Goldberg.
And make a star out of him losing
Don't have him lose it to Goldberg.
Have him lose it to
Aleister Black.
Aleister Black. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd be fine with that.
Have him lose it to
Kofi Kingston.
Or if
People would be cool with seeing that moment.
McIntyre was not facing Brock, have him lose it to Drew.
No. I still don't think Drew McIntyre is the guy, but that's just me.
Yeah, but fans like him. Fans like him. But he needs to lose it to somebody to make them something. Goldberg's already made.
Just so you can get Goldberg versus Roman Reigns, the Battle of the Spears. You could do that anyway.
You don't need a belt.
You don't.
You don't need a belt.
No.
It writes itself. The storyline
Hell,
writes itself.
I'd be cool with seeing another Daniel Bryan versus The Fiend match. And that's like Daniel Bryan's big moment where he wins the title back.
You know who I'd like to see? Wouldn't happen. But you know who I'd like to see? For the belt at Mania? Fiend versus Keith Lee. Two big boys just tossing themselves around. You don't like that?
I
love
like
that
Keith
match.
Lee. I don't think there's a like.
Bray Wyatt has that like sneaky athleticism.
But it's the Fiend. It's not Bray Wyatt.
Or oh my god.
No, I'm like it's
Okay, the Fiend versus Kevin Owens.
The Fiend's character, sure. The Fiend's actually Keith Lee versus Kevin Owens would be great. But the Fiend's character, you can't have that athleticism. It needs to be like hit your finisher and I pop right back up. Hit your finisher, I pop right back up.
Yeah,
like that's the way it was built, which makes sense. Mm-hmm. But
Kevin Owens, Keith Lee.
Yeah,
that would be like one of my dream IC title matches.
Kevin Owens versus Roderick Strong.
Anything Roderick
Strong.
You know
how much I love Roddy.
This guy.
What? He's fantastic.
Is Adam Cole going to have a WrestleMania match?
I don't think so. He's still the NXT champion.
Okay.
So,
well, wouldn't make sense. So is Rhea.
Yeah, but that's different. Like she got that call from Charlotte.
You don't think there's going to be a guy that gives the call to Adam Cole?
Who?
I don't know, Kevin Owens.
I think should happen. I think Kevin Owens should
Messiah?
come down.
What's Messiah doing for Mania?
Who's Seth?
Yeah.
I don't want to see Seth versus
Cole?
I mean, like I want to see it, but I don't want to see it as two heels. What I want to see is Kevin Owens go down because now Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano are in a match. I want to see Kevin Owens go down to NXT and after War Games have that payoff. Have the payoff of Owens versus Adam Cole.
I think we might.
If you want to do it Mania, cool. Do it at Mania, whatever. But give me Owens versus Adam Cole. I've been waiting for that match.
I think we might see Finn Cole.
I think you're gonna get Finn Walter. So yeah, so you're not caught up yet.
I like Finn Walter.
So Finn Walter looks to be happening, which is weird because I still think Finn's a heel, so it doesn't really make too much sense. But yeah, they had Marcel and
Finn's a weird heel. Like it's not. Like, I'm not a bad guy. I'm not a good guy. I'm only looking out for me.
I'm the guy.
Yeah.
Who did you say that? I'm not a bad guy. Roman Reigns. I'm the guy. The big dog. Yeah.
He's the guy, and Becky's the man.
Seth's the bitch.
Smoking Joe Natawa.
Filipino?
Looks like it.
What we got going on now?
Whoa.
You see Akiyama getting the KO victory this past week?
No, I don't even know who Akiyama is.
Sexy Yama?
Sexy?
You don't remember Sexy Yama from UFC?
Sexy Yama. Oh, who's now in one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, nice KO victory. Looked real good.
Yeah, I saw his promo leading up to it where he's talking about how handsome he is.
That's all he ever did in the UFC.
It's great.
Yeah, he'd come out dancing, talking about how good looking he is.
Why is he not a pro wrestler? He could be in New Japan.
I don't know.
Just stay.
I'd rather see him like Noah or like All Japan or something like that. I don't really think I want to see him in New Japan.
Mm.
New Japan's too stacked anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, fair.
The roster is just crazy amount of people they have in there, but well, I mean, like you got Okada, Tanahashi.
Okada, you still have like the ace of aces, right?
What?
You still have him as the best wrestler in the world.
He's still my number one.
Yeah,
still my number one. Cody after that.
Not just the best.
Cody after that neck tattoo might have dropped down from number 3 down to 5.
Who's number 2 then?
Will Ospreay.
What?
Will Ospreay's my number 2.
Will Ospreay's an incredible wrestler, but you have him that high?
Yeah.
Wow.
What do you mean? Wow. You seem so surprised by Will Ospreay.
I think he's the same level of wrestler as Ricochet.
Okay, so you have not been following Will Ospreay then, because Will Ospreay. Well, did we watch Wrestle Kingdom from last year where it was Ospreay versus Kota Ibushi?
No.
Oh, buddy.
I think I only saw highlights of that. I think you sent me a highlight package of that.
Probably. That match was fantastic. Yeah, man, Will Ospreay is like tremendously good. Cody is up there for promo work, for storytelling, for being like that old school wrestler.
Yeah.
Like he's great. Will Ospreay number 2, Okada number 1. Number 4, Adam Cole.
Really?
Adam Cole number 4. Number 5.
You have Adam Cole over everybody on the main roster for WWE.
I have nobody in my main roster in my top 10.
Not even Seth?
Not even Steph. Maybe Kevin Owens can make it up there.
Not AJ?
AJ can probably make it up. You know what? Maybe not, because I haven't seen that much of AJ in the past little while. So
That's bad booking.
That's fine. It is what it is, man. Like,
Not the Fiend?
No.
You're talking about gimmicks and talking about storyline.
That's a gimmick, and that's a gimmick that they fucking buried anyway. Like I'm just talking wrestlers.
Yeah. Goldberg, man.
Fuck, I'll smack the shit out of you. Oh, buddy.
What else? Is there anything else happening at Mania that I don't know about?
There's probably like 37 matches. That's probably going to go 4 days.
I saw the Bellas are being going into the Hall of Fame.
Yep. Them, Batista. I think somebody else was getting announced today.
Okay.
Probably Goldberg again. I don't know, man. But
what's happening with Braun Strowman?
he's the Intercontinental Champion right now. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. He's the IC champ. He beat Nakamura. Braun Strowman beat Nakamura for the Intercontinental Championship.
Okay.
I don't know. Like, I like Braun. I thoroughly enjoy Braun. I don't know what I hate more. Is that the downfall of Nakamura or the downfall of the IC title?
All of the above.
The Street Profits just won the tag titles last night.
That's okay. I'm okay with that.
Right.
I like tag teams holding tag team titles. I don't like individuals holding tag team titles.
I just like to do something with the tag team titles that actually means something.
How do you make it mean something? So what would you do to make it mean something?
Well, I'd start actually like promoting, like not just putting on the prelims or the pre-show or the hell it's called.
Yeah.
Make them a little more prevalent. Give them like pay-per-view title matches. Give them like 20 minutes. Like, for Christ's sakes, it's a title match and it's the only title match on a card, should it not be a main event?
If you're gonna do the MMA way of doing things,
What boxing?
yeah,
But wrestling as a whole, really, it makes sense.
it makes sense.
Yeah.
Has it been done?
The tag titles in the main event? Yeah. Has it been done in the last like 15, 20 years? Probably not.
Because I can see like
Because Vince McMahon hates tag team wrestling apparently.
were Hogan and Macho Man tag champs,
Ooh.
or did they just team up?
They teamed up. They took on IRS and $1 Million Man, Money Incorporated.
Because they main evented some matches as a tag team.
Yeah, but I don't think they were tag champs.
But I don't think they're tag champs.
No, I don't think they were.
Because that's what Vince is trying to do when he has like, what's a comparison? When he has
like not Seth and
not
Buddy
Seth
Murphy.
and Buddy, but when he has like Roman team with Randy or Braun and Roman.
When the fuck did
together.
Roman team with Randy?
Way back,
Like an active tag team,
long time ago.
like rated RKO maybe.
No, I'm talking about like one-off matches.
Oh, that's like a one-off match. Like
he's trying to.
these guys, they were called the Mega Powers. They had a whole program that built to
Yeah.
Macho Man turning on Hogan when he had the title and everything. Like that was there was a payoff for all of that.
One of my favorite non-tag teams that had a storyline, like they weren't a real tag team. It was Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho. That was good times.
Festival of Friendship.
Yeah,
Bro, my heart broke.
it was great.
I don't know why they added that.
The list.
You know what really pissed me off? Was Kevin Owens lost the Universal title to Goldberg. Like all of that for the whole Mania thing was leading to Owens versus Jericho that should have been for the U.S. title.
Yeah.
Or that should have been like a unification, like U.S. or Universal and U.S. or whatever.
Yeah.
Again, just it stresses me out. Like why?
What's Sammy doing these days?
Sammy who?
Sami Zayn.
He's managing Cesaro and Nakamura. Yeah.
Sheamus is doing his own thing, so there's no bar anymore.
Yeah, I don't even know if he's doing his own thing or he's getting managed by Sami Zayn at this point. Who knows?
Lana and Bobby storyline still happening?
I don't think so. I think
Rusev's
that's
off
faded
TV.
off into whatever. Oh,
Rusev and Samoa both got suspended, right?
No, I think it was just Samoa Joe. I don't think Rusev got suspended.
Oh, I thought Rusev.
Andrade got suspended. He's back now.
Yeah, I saw
Joe just came back from injury just to get suspended. Like, it kind of sucks.
Garza and Andrade faced Ray and Humberto.
Humberto Carrillo.
I feel like his name should be Humberto.
Why do you gotta say it like so seductively?
Humberto.
You want to hear Corey Graves try to say that?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, I'd rather Byron Saxton. Humberto.
Is he even? I don't think he's even like announcing anymore.
No?
Good.
Good. He's horrible.
I know the last time I watched a Raw or SmackDown was, so couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I need to catch up. There's a lot I need to watch. Basically, just watching a lot of NXT.
Which is fine. Like, you can do that. Just watch NXT, watch AEW. Like I said, like I get my main card. The only reason I know anything that goes on from the main card is I listen to the Post Wrestling podcast. Mm-hmm. They do the reviews of Raw and SmackDown. And I go back and like I Google what sounded like something I want to watch, be it good or bad. I'm like, okay, I'll check this out. I didn't watch Superstar Showdown. I just listened to the podcast afterwards. I was like, this sounds like shit.
Yeah, I don't watch any of the Saudi shows.
Oh, I don't.
They're all pointless.
I mean, apparently not. Fucking big title change and shit happened, but
it's all just putting things on for the Saudi princes.
Hey,
the title.
Mansoor looks great.
Mansoor,
the kid from Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
That only ever fights in Saudi Arabia. Looked great. He fought off Ziggler.
Ziggy. Do you think they're teasing? Are they teasing at a bringing back the Riot Squad?
From what I just saw, it looks like they're like just gonna do like a triple threat at Mania for no reason, or Elimination Chamber, or something.
Well,
I have no idea.
Two of them are in the chamber, Liv and Ruby.
Are they both in the chamber?
I think so.
Ugh. Not ugh because I hate them. Just ugh. Like why? Like what's the point of that? What is the point of doing that match?
No, they're both in the Elimination Chamber match.
What's the point of doing that match? It's to get a shot at Becky Lynch at Mania. Who's getting that shot at Becky Lynch at Mania? Shayna Baszler.
Oh, yeah.
So why are we doing this match?
Yeah,
what's the point?
They're all just being fed to Shayna.
Yeah, what's the point?
They should have done like a handicap. They should have done like Shayna versus Liv and Ruby and her just beating the crap out of both of them.
But what's the point? Like we already know where it's going.
Just to make her more dominant.
Like just...
The thing is,
maybe like I think
Shayna hasn't had the main card victories to give her a title shot, right?
It doesn't like. Does that really matter?
It doesn't.
When was so okay? Hold on a second. Goldberg beat Dolph Ziggler at SummerSlam. Comes back to get a title shot. Beats a guy that has had a losing record for the past 10 years at this point to come back and get a title shot. Doesn't make sense. It doesn't matter. The WWE can book it however they want. For Christ's sake, Shayna debuted being a vampire or some shit, biting the back of Becky's neck.
You're really stuck on this.
It's stupid. It's dumb. Why did that happen? Tell me, please. Explain to me why she bit her neck. Exactly. Exactly.
I can't.
Exactly. It's because Vince McMahon is an old delusional bastard that just sits there and like a thought pops into his head. He's like, "It's such good shit." It's really not. It's horrible. Like, just, it's time to walk away.
Yeah, he needs to give the reins to Triple H and let him take it from here.
Yeah, he's like there have been some great things that have like started to build.
Things he's done with NXT.
Yeah, but there have been like some great things that like the WWE has like started to build, and Vince is just like, let's just crush it with this, like
the Fiend.
The Fiend, Shayna Baszler now. Like, I'm sure somehow they're going to screw up this whole Rhea Ripley main event thing or main roster thing.
That would frustrate me.
But I'm not surprised if it happens.
Rhea's capable of filling that Ronda Rousey void for me.
No, that's Shayna Baszler to me.
Shayna's
the
not,
legitimate aspect of it.
Yeah. The only thing is Shayna's not... she's not polarizing enough. Everyone likes Shayna. You need people to hate Shayna.
I don't think people love Shayna.
I think everybody likes
like
Shayna.
And NXT people hated Shayna. Rhea Ripley's like everyone loves Rhea Ripley right now.
But I think she could easily be heel, face, whatever.
I think Shayna Baszler could easily be heel over face. People love Shayna Baszler because she came from NXT.
Yeah.
That's the reason why anyone's
I don't think Shayna could ever be a face though.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
So, like leave that to Rhea Ripley, leave that to Toni Storm, Io Shirai, Candice LeRae, Tegan Knox.
When Io eventually gets called up, do you ever being face when she's called up?
I hope she doesn't get called up at this rate.
You want to stay in NXT?
Yeah. What she mean the third Kabuki Warrior? Yep. That's probably how that's gonna go. That's a waste. I don't care. Like the other day, like guys like Tommaso Ciampa are saying, "No, I don't want to go up to the main roster. Don't call me up. I'm not going to go up." Like,
Nobody.
Yeah, he was. Remember, so was it?
So Io should do. It
was the same time that Aleister Black and I think Ricochet came up. They did that, like the call up for Johnny and Tommaso, and then Tommaso got hurt.
Yeah.
But Tommaso went up and was like, I don't want to be on the main roster, and then got hurt. So stayed in NXT, which is great. I don't think anybody right now benefits from being on the main roster.
Only financially.
Yeah, that's about it. When was the last time the Revival had a match? End of January, I think.
It's been over a month. They're still making good money.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna re-sign.
No.
Yeah, like I don't. Nobody really wants to be on the main roster that really wants to wrestle at this point. KO by body kick.
Looks like it. Damn.
Yeah. Gotta protect those ribs.
One is so cool, man.
Oh, it's great.
I just wish it was. I wish it was easier to watch.
Oh, that was a nice back elbow there.
Like I want one on DAZN.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
Oh, it was body knee.
I also want AEW on DAZN.
That won't happen. TNN's got like 3 or 4 years.
I know. I think DAZN. That's one of the things that's missing from DAZN.
Is wrestling.
Yeah, it's a wrestling show.
So go for I guess Impact's owned by Anthem, which is their own broadcasting network anyway. So
I also don't want them on there. Like when Lucha.
Give me MLW on DAZN. Oh, I think they have a contract now too.
When Lucha Underground was on the rise, that would have been a cool thing to have on DAZN. Right now, Lucha, you can get Lucha on Netflix now. The first 2 seasons are on Netflix.
Is it? They're still on Netflix? Because that's it. Like I think they'll do the 3 seasons and they're done.
Yeah. Yeah. That. What happened to Lucha? Why did it fade away so quickly? That was.
I don't know if
good,
it was just like they didn't get a recording.
They had a good.
It was also
formula.
weird because they had guys that were under like lifetime contracts too, right?
What?
Yeah, they tried to pull that nonsense. Like Joey Ryan. I don't think Ricochet was, but I think Joey Ryan was one of them that had to like. It's getting you. It still got the bite.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joey Ryan was like guys under like a lifetime contract. Jeff Cobb.
Jeff Cobb was on Lucha?
He was Matanza.
Matanza.
Yeah. Maybe that was season 3.
Oh, the one that was locked in the...
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't watch that season.
I was like, you recognize like the second because he always hits the tour of the aisles, right?
Okay, I like that. I like Jeff Cobb.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Jeff Cobb.
He was just on AEW. He faced off against Moxley.
I know, but he's not signed to an AEW contract.
Nope. I think it was a one and done type of deal. But yeah, I guess we can leave it off here for the week. I don't know what time we're at. Probably well over an hour at this point.
No clue.
Yeah, probably pushing close to like 2 hours. I think.
Yeah.
Oh no, just over an hour.
Koyomi.
They have no sense of time apparently.
Mushigo Matsushima.
He's gonna win.
It's got a great name.
All right. So I guess next week we'll go over 248.
Yes.
We'll cover all that.
I'm sure we'll have quite a few.
I'm sure I'm gonna have to talk about how Yoel Romero didn't make weight and didn't fight.
I think we're gonna talk about a dumb disqualification.
Well, we'll see what happens here.
Yeah. Till then, good times.
Good times.
Good times. Look at this. Look at this old man.
Which one's the old man?
The guy on the left.